Danny Gaffone here for Pro Boxing Fans. We're in Sheffield where Dalton Smith has just stopped Jose Zepeda. It's a pleasure to be joined by a former world champion and commentator for the night, Josh Warrington. Josh, obviously didn't get to listen to your commentary because I was here myself, but how did you find it and how did you call the fight?
Yeah, good. I mean, we're here for the Campbell Latin fight. Seen all the fights since. Yeah, good card. You know, one of them shows where you look down the card and think, actually, this is this is quite tricky, and that's what you want to see. You know, obviously a lot of shows have been going off in Saudi recently and abroad. So you want some home shows. You know, it's a treat for the fans of Sheffield to come and see some boxing and see some competitive fights, and that's what it was today, a competitive show. But I know the result of the last two fights didn't look competitive, but on paper they were, and it's an explosive finish to the show.
Just on the main event, Dalton Smith in, as you say, on what paper, a very competitive fight, a big step up. Stopped Jose Zepeda in round 5 was a brutal body shot. Just how much of a statement is that from Dalton that he's ready for that world level challenge?
Timing's everything, and that was the right timing. You know, he got Zepeda, probably, let's say, maybe towards a bit of a slide, but that's taking nothing away from the victory, because he's a man who's been at an high level, boxing for world title 3 times now, and he's beaten some very good kids. So Dalton looked amazing tonight. His performance was punch perfect, and alright, he lost the 2 rounds, but arguably you could say he meant to. Once he got his distance and his timing, he was punch perfect, and the way that he finished him, that would have a finish for like a world champion. So yeah, I'm pleased for him, and I think some big nights for him to come.
Josh, I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I just want to mention one fight in the undercard. You said you were here from the Campbell-Hatton fight. Fight didn't go Campbell's way. How much of a setback do you think that is for him? Obviously, given the nature of who he is and his father's son, people are very quick to criticise. What do you think Campbell should do next to regroup? I
don't think it's a setback at all. You know, look at Conor Ben. He was having life and deaths with journeymen. And people don't realise like the amount of pressure. We're only human beings. It's one man, and he's carrying the same pressure as like headlining a show for a world title with his dad's name on his back. So yeah, he's lost it essentially, but who gives a fuck? You know, he went. I didn't say go out on a shield because he didn't go out, but like he battled hard all the way to the final bell. So Jimmy Joe Flint, I know him personally. He's a very tough fighter, but Campbell gave him a very good account of himself. Come away from this, go back to the drawing board and go again. Josh,
just before I let you go, got to get your thoughts on, you mentioned some of the big fights over in Saudi Arabia. Saw Anthony Joshua destroy Francis Ngannou in 2 rounds. Feels like off the back of that fight, a lot of people's opinions shifting on AJ. It's not so long ago people were writing him off, and some people were even calling him to retire, and now I'm seeing a lot more people pick him against potential fight against Tyson Fury. Has your opinion on that fight between Joshua and Fury changed based off what we've seen over the past 6 months from both AJ and Fury?
Yeah, it has. I'm as fickle as anybody, I guess. It's boxing. We quick to change, because football teams, you can change week in, week out, can't you? Boxing, it's fight every other month. Yeah. But his looks explosive, and you look at like AJ's performance, Fury's performance in Ghana, he looks slow and sluggish. So we'll have to see how Fury goes against Usyk, and then ask me then.
If I had to push you for a prediction, what were you leaning at the minute, would you say?
For AJ and Fury?
Go Fury, Usyk as well.
I'd go AJ Fury, out of AJ and Fury, and Usyk.
Josh, just lastly, on yourself, it's all went a bit quiet. We thought we were going to get that rematch with Leigh Wood at the City Ground. Yeah. The understanding from the outside looking in is that Leigh, because they couldn't get a deal with the City Ground agreed, is sort of more reluctant to take the fight. Is that an accurate representation of where things are?
More or less, yeah. It's been a bit of a bitch, basically. I'm not there to slag him off or be nasty, but he's been a bit of a fucking David about the whole situation. He wants to fight. I'm here. Let's make it happen. We could sell out, any big arena. All right, it's not going to happen at City Ground, but it's better than being an ex-champion. He's only going to get older, so I've got to look at like other options now, because I can't sit around and wait. So that's what we're doing.
Well, Josh, whatever your next move is, we all look forward to it. Thanks for speaking to us. I'll let you get on, top man. Cheers, Josh. Appreciate it, mate.